Hey, stop competing with your brother, that ain't ministry. You looking helpless, acting selfish, you can hate on me. Stop speaking evil about your brother, that ain't ministry. You looking helpless, acting selfish, Jesus Christ my King.
Gotta keep it real, I'm preaching to the youth. I've been there and I done that, promise you don't want that. Live a life of sin, you can tell them I won't go back. Yeah, it's easy money and you getting all excited. All fun and games till they stenching you indicted.
What's up, guys? I got my FPV parts in today. Got some of them in the other day, got the rest of them in today. We got a box from Cyclone FPV. If you don't know, they're having a huge sale right now. They've been having it for a week or two, I think. As far as I know, it's still going on right now. I checked a while ago and it was. Great deals on things there. If you ain't been by, you need to go check them out before the sale goes off. And I got a bag from Pyro Drone. More expensive stuff. We'll start with the box. I'm just gonna dump it out here. Stuff going everywhere. We'll start with some of the small stuff first, like these little straps. I got these straps because I needed something like a camera strap, something small to go, because from a 3-inch drone to go around them little 850 batteries. So they was real cheap, I think like $1 a piece or something, I'm not even sure, but they was real cheap. Next thing we'll go over is these props. I've actually done used one set of these props here. I bought 10 sets. You get a whole set of HQ props. I like to run the 5.8 pitch. I think it's 5.8. Anyway, I got 10 sets of these, $1.59 a set. You get 4 props for $1.59. You can't hardly beat that. As far as I know, they're still in stock and they're still selling them at that price. So I got 8 sets of these little HQ 3x3x3 props. I think they're same price, $1.59 a bag, 4 props. You can't hardly beat these HQ props. They're almost indestructible. You bend them, crash, just bend them back out and they just keep going. I mean, it's pretty hard to break them. Normally I fly with a higher pitch with these props, but I got a 3 pitch this time, so hopefully I can slow it down a little bit. I usually fly with a 5 pitch, but we're going to try them. I haven't had this one open. As you can see, they're still wrapped up in plastic. Anyway, I bought 3 of these, and what these are, they're the CNHL Mini Star 850 amp 4S batteries. I think I gave $11 a piece for these. These are perfect for my little 3-inch drone that I'm building. And I've already got a GNB battery over there, same just like it. And these are supposed to be pretty good batteries, and for $11 you can't beat it. So I got 3 of those. I got 5 of these Brother Hobby motors. I'll open one up and show you. You got your screws that hold it to the frame, and you got your nuts. It is the Brother Hobby Returner R5. These are 2500 kV motors. These are 2207, 2500 kV. They got the silicone wires, long wires, real notchy motors. I know these is battery killers or rough on your battery, but they ain't no worse than them 2207s I run on my Marmotte. Those are way notchier than these. Those 2207s I run on my Marmotte are stronger than the 2208s that come on that drone Chris gave me. And they're pretty rough on the battery too, so this shouldn't be no different. But I know these are pretty good motors, and I gave $10 a piece for these, so that's like less than half price. So I got 5 of those. I got 5 because I wanted a spare. I've done about running all them 2207s on my Marmotte. They shake pretty bad, and bent the bells on them and whatnot. The 2208 2208s are still in real good shape, but if I have to replace the motors on either one, that's what these will be for. My 3-inch build runs 1407 3600 kV motors, and as far as I know, they're all still good, but and they're purple. This one's blue, but they didn't have it in purple. But I needed a spare motor just in case something happened to one of those, because I'm fixing to build that drone up again, and I bought really good parts for it. This is the HGLRC motors. That's what came on the drone, and so I bought a spare. It's the same thing, 3600 kV, 1407 motor. Real punchy little motors. Work great with them 850 lipos. Comes in a little case like that. I think I gave about $11 for this, $11 or $12, I can't remember. It was pretty cheap. I'm just going to open one of these up because I got two of them. This is the Rush Tank VTX. I got two of them. Comes with this card, these stickers, your wire you need, and a little antenna adapter extender. It's got MMX on it. So I got two of those, and I think, what did I give for them things? I think I gave $15 a piece for them, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And Rush tanks are really good. I've already got one of them and it works great. So I got a 35 amp all-in-one 30 by 30 ESC. Comes with your wire, silicone wire, XT60, your wires to go to the XT60, and here is the all-in-one ESC. It's a 35 amp. It's an off-brand name. I don't know. I never really heard of who makes it, but so I don't know how well it'll hold up. But I looked it over good, and it's an exact clone of the Racer Star 35 amp. So I'm hoping it'll do okay. It'll do in a pinch. Just a spare board for if I blow something on one of my others. And looks pretty nice. I've already inspected it. Like I say, it's a clone of the Racer Star. I paid $15 for this. That was really cheap. They had it marked way down. So, and it runs D-Shot 600 and 1200, I believe. I know it runs D-Shot 600, but I think it runs D-Shot 1200 too. So you can't go wrong with that, unless it just don't work right out of the gate. Now everybody's gonna know what this is. I've used many of these. This is a SP Racing F3 flight controller. It's old school technology, I know, but it still flies plenty fine for what I'll use it for. Mainly what I got this board for was if I need to replace a board in my other one and I don't have the money to get one, I'll have this as a spare. It'll get me by. Or when I do like my weird builds where I put take like a Bugs 3 and put a flight controller in it, this is what I use. I just swap out the flight controller for one of these and it turns the Bugs 3 into an acro bird. So, and I gave $5 for this, $4.99. So you can't beat that. And it comes with everything you need, the wires and all that. I'm just going to open up one of these because I got two of them. It's just little MMCX straight antennas. I think I gave $3 a piece for these. I forget what dB it is, but I use these all the time on everything. I just love these little antennas, these little dipoles. And I'm just going to open up one of these because I got two just alike. Comes with the wires you need, and it's just a simple lighted buzzer like goes on the back of your little small quads. These two have the lights and the buzzer. It's a 100 dB buzzer, so I like to put a buzzer on all my quads the way I lose quads. Hell, And the lights will help too. Alright, that was everything from Cyclone FPV. And like I say, that sale's still going on. When I got those motors, it was a toss-up. It was either get these motors, because they was all the same price. It was either get these motors, or they had some Deadpool motors, all red. But I like these motors better, and those Deadpools were 2306, and I just like to run 2207s. They just seem to have more power. Alright, now let's go to the sack from Pyro Drone. We'll start with the small stuff here first. I got a M2 mounting bracket stack for the from a little 3-inch build, just an extra one. That 3-inch build I'm building, the frame has placed where you can mount a stack in the rear and in the front. So I've already got bolts for the front, but I didn't for the back. So that's for that. Okay, I'm not even going to open this. I'm just going to show you. I got another buzzer. This one don't have lights though. It's just the buzzer. It's just a 100 dB buzzer. No lights. Little tiny buzzer. Alright. This, I can't pronounce it, Mantachie or whatever. It's the rubber. It's the silicone. They're made out of silicone for the battery, so the battery don't slip. Anti-slip pads you put on your back. There's 10 in here, and they cost $1 a piece. I wanted some grip, but damn, that shit's high for no more than you get. And I read the reviews on this, and they said it works almost as good as grip. And I've already used a piece of this. Before, and your battery sticks to it pretty good as long as you keep it washed and clean. So, like I said, I gave $1 a piece for these. There's 10 of them in here, so that was $10. Got me a brand new set of really nice soldering iron tips. I needed them bad. I had burnt my other ones up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 10 different pieces in here, different ones, and I think I gave $8 for them. But these are not the cheap ones like comes with your soldering iron. These are more expensive ones. I hope they'll last longer. All right, I got 2 of these. These are the SpeedX GS30 ESCs that run D-Shot 600, silicone wire and all. 30 amp ESCs, just the single ESCs like you put on your arm. I needed a couple of spares. Well, actually, they're not going to be spares. They're going on my Marmotte. I replaced 2 of them the other day when I burned them up, and I had to put on some off-brand somethings. I don't know what they are, but I'm having to run PWM on them, and the drone don't fly right. So I'm gonna replace them back with these like it's supposed to have on it, and I can put D-Shot 600 back on it and everything. So those are gonna be in use already. I think I gave $13 a piece for those ESCs. Stuff came from Pyro Drone here, and so there wasn't really no sales going on there. This is some no clean solder paste. Flux paste, and there's what it looks like on the inside. When I started soldering, hell, everything I've soldered in the past has been with some flux that I found down in my daddy's old shop, and it was for copper pipes, and it was a cleaning type paste, and I didn't realize, and if you don't wash it off, it just continues to eat away at your metal. And some of the battery leads that I put on batteries almost came off from it eating the wire away. So I had to stop using that, and I didn't have any, so I got this. And I think this was $6 for this little tub of paste. Should last a long time. Now we're going to get into the stuff that's going on my little 3-inch build. Got to be careful with this. I don't want to hurt this one. This is a TBS Unify Pro. Oh, God dang it. This I gotta be careful with it. Oh man. A TBS Unify Pro. I've never had a TBS VTX before. So, but everybody says that they are the best to get. So I thought I'd try one. It was $29. Wasn't cheap, but they say it's the best. And there's the thing that goes with it. And it comes with your wires, silicone wires, and a little sheet to tell you what the channels and all that, and some shrink wrap. That's going in my little 3-inch build. My flight controller for my 3-inch build, this is it here. It's a Hack RC F405 with a 9-amp, a 9-volt 2-amp back and a 5-volt 3-amp back. Comes in a little box like that with the instructions and all your stuff underneath. And it's a 20 by 20 flight controller for that little 3-inch drone. They had this on sale at Pyro Drones. Now I got this for I think I got it for $29. And it's got your rubber grommets in there and all that. And like I say, it's a F405. Pretty nice little board. Alright, and for the ESC I got for that little 3-inch, this is it right here. It's a Tico, Holy Bro Tico 45 amp. It comes with your 2 or 3 sets of wires you'd need. It comes with a resistor, nice resistor. Boy, these things are small. I've done blowed 2 ESCs in that little 3-inch build. That's why I hadn't flown it any for the last year and a half, because I kept blowing ESCs in it. But I was replacing the ESC back with the stock ones, and it was that HGL RC 29 amp ESCs, and I just kept blowing them. This one here, like I say, it's the Holy Bro Tico 32. It's 45 amp with a 50 amp burst, 20 by 20 mounting ESC. Looks really nice. These are supposed to be really good ESCs. I hope they are. I know I went overkill for them little tiny motors that's on it, them little 1407s, but I don't want to be blowing no more ESCs. Alright, let's see. I told you I broke my frame again the other day on this quad here, but I've done fixed it. I broke the arm right here, but I've done replaced it, and that was my last arm, so now it's back flying good. And I had saved some money to get me a run cam thumb or another ESC board for one of these things, but then my darn arm broke, so I had to order some more parts for this. So I found some from China. I'm going to have to wait for a month or so to get them because they're coming from China, but I found some there where you can order just the arms. So I got just the arms for like $16, and I got 4 arms, so that's a lot cheaper than buying a whole nother frame. But that put me short buying my thumb or another nice ESC board to go in this if I ever blow it. So far this has been a darn good ESC board. This is that iFlight board. I really like this thing. And the only other thing I got ordered is I got ordered a for these little SQ12 cameras. It's about the only thing that'll fit on my 3-inch drone. Other than maybe that thumb. That's why I was going to get the thumb to put it on that 3-inch drone. Let me show you the frame. This is the frame that I'm putting all them parts there in. This is the HGL RC 145 that I used to have, and I changed the frame, and this is an iFlight frame, which you can't get anymore, but this frame has held up well. I've crashed the crap out of it. It's got 20 by 20 mounting in the front and the rear. I think I can cram all this stuff in there. That's what this is going in. And love the H-frame. It flies so good. But like I say, you can't get this frame anymore because I already looked. I was going to get a spare, but I can't find one anywhere. They just don't make it anymore. So I'm going to have to be extra careful not break this dude. And like I say, I think this 45 amp ESC is overkill. But hey, bigger is always better, right? At least that's, I hope, for these little motors. But this is a pretty damn fast little quad. I'm going to tell you, that's why I bought these slower props. Bought these slower 3x3x3 props to go in here, because them 5-pitch props that I've been running on this thing, man, it'll run like 90 mile an hour, and that's too darn fast. I want something I can play around the yard in. So I'm hoping that'll slow it down. Oh, and what I was telling about these SQ12 cameras, I've got a 180-degree wide angle field of view lens coming for it, but it's an M7 lens, and I looked and looked and looked, and you cannot find one in the United States. Nobody sell them. Even Banggoods quit selling them. So I had to go to China to get that too. So, but it just barely fits right up here, because that 850 battery, you know, takes up the rest, and it just barely goes up there. I had to wire tie it on. I was wanting to get me a thumb to go up here, but I digress. You got what you got, and it'll do. I'm happy. And I sold my boat to get all these parts, in case any of y'all guys is wondering. Most of you probably already know. I broke some stuff the other day. I was tired of being broke. I needed some money to buy some parts, and I said, there got to be a way. So I remembered I had a boat out there, so I sold it. Cleaned it up and sold it on eBay. On Facebook for $500, and that's what bought all these parts. So hopefully this will keep me flying for at least, a while. Well guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you stayed to the end, and I'll see you later.